What's going on, guys? Back again with another video. Alright, so today, oh shoot, I think my glasses might be just a little crooked. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, today I'm just back again with another video. Going to explain how I got my internship, what my internship consists of, and yeah, pretty much stuff like that. Alright, so to get started, so I got a internship with a company that makes LED billboards for basically like on the side of the highway. If you see an electronic billboard, uh, the company that I work for makes a ton of them. It could be billboards for restaurants, gas stations. I think they make a lot of them for Las Vegas, for the casinos and stuff like that. So what my internship consists of me doing is creating automated tests to test the key features of a website they're going to be pushing out pretty soon. And I go through, write tests to make sure all of the features of the website are working properly. So I can't remember if I said it or not, but it's a quality assurance engineer internship. So like I said, I do the automated testing and stuff for the website. So just make sure that um, everything is working correctly before they push it out to the customers. So the website, you can, so basically what it is, the website allows the customer to be able to create playlists. So for certain ads and stuff that are on the billboard, they can, so at a certain day, at a certain time, show the certain ad or whatever. And they can pretty much do anything. They can create their own media, make upload images and stuff, so that the billboard and stuff will show the ad that they want up there, or whatever image or display that they want on the billboard. So to get started on how I'll give you a little bit of background information about me as a student. I don't go to a pretty popular school or anything. I just go to a public school, and I don't have a super high GPA, so I'll just put that out there. It's hovering around like 3 point, like, yeah, about 3.0, hanging around in there in that range. So my GPA is not that high. So what ended up happening for me is the past 3 years I kind of struggled finding a internship because I wouldn't say, I think it might have been my resume that what affected me the most, and I didn't realize it. Is I ended up just creating a really generic resume, didn't put a whole lot of action verbs and stuff in there on things that I did for recent jobs or anything. So I think that might have been my main problem. I will say that I had a chance to get a internship my first year at the university, and I think what ended up happening, it was for they were going to be creating web pages and stuff. So what ended up happening is they had asked me if I knew anything about web development and stuff, um, which I kind of knew a little bit about HTML and all the other stuff, but I guess I didn't, since I hadn't taken a course with web development. That's, I think, what's initially why they cut me for the position, as far as that goes. So, like I said, I had a fairly bad resume. It wasn't completely up notch, top skill or anything. Didn't have any prior side projects or anything besides the little hello world stuff that you usually do in your normal CS classes, and learning how to um, print stuff to the console and stuff like that. So I didn't have any experience or anything. So I didn't, like I said, I had a pretty generic resume with like basic jobs like working at a grocery store, and what else was there that I did? Working in like a little office doing copying and printing and stuff like that. So I didn't have a whole lot of experience on my resume. So what ended up happening when so I ended up going to the Career Development Center. They helped me get my resume looking top notch. They got to show me how to structure stuff in a way that you don't kind of like bore the person that's reading it. So for me, I ended up putting like for my resume, I had my oldest school experience and stuff at the top, and then as you read down, you would see the most current school experience. So I ended up rearranging some stuff where the current stuff would be at the top, and then made it spice it up a little bit using a lot of action verbs and stuff and on the things that I did with the experience, and that pretty much kind of helped worked out for me. So the way that I ended up getting the internship now that I have is I was just mass applying to a lot of places and stuff, and then they looked over my resume from what I had now, from me fixing it, going to the career development and stuff and fixing it up, and they said that they were looking for someone to do QA, so quality assurance, testing out the stuff. And then what I'll say now versus from 3 years ago is I did improve a little bit on my programming skills, but they were looking for somebody that knew Python and um, CSS and stuff like that. So the reason you need the CSS is because since it's a website, you go in and you look at the developer tools, and you will use the CSS to run some of the automated testing stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it on how I got my internship. So I applied that morning, and they contacted me within, I want to say, 4 hours asking for an interview. So I would say that if you feel like you're struggling with finding internships and stuff, just keep applying. Make sure your resume looks top notch, squared away. Get it looked over. Get it critiqued by a career development center or something like that. Have someone proofread it. Make sure you don't have any kind of typos or errors. Make sure that you structure it chronologically. Yeah, make sure I'm saying that correctly. Chronologically, so that way most recent stuff is at the top, going down to the oldest stuff. So make sure you're checking out all that stuff. Make sure it's all squared away. Doing that, and I would also look at the Reddit page of CS career questions. Check that page out. I tend to look at that every day, doing stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. How I got the internship and my prior experience and everything that I had before. But leave me some comments or discussion questions you guys want to hit up in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.